example. Okay, what's another example? Making content. Every every time every time I have tried to implement like a I'm a post every day strategy, or even like I'm gonna make content every week strategy. Every time I've done that, I have burned out and collapsed and ended up hating what I made and deleting it all from the internet, and then I end up starting all over again. And what I've done differently with this endeavor, like I said, this isn't going to be released, I think, until May, maybe June. But I'm recording this in January. Now, why is that? That's because after the last time I shut down a YouTube channel and shut down my presence online, I decided that I needed to approach things in a more sustainable way, which I didn't know what it was initially. Then one day I realized, well, man, duh, why don't you record a bunch of episodes ahead of time? Don't publish anything, just get them recorded, get them uploaded to YouTube, and just keep them private. And then once you feel like you've recorded enough, schedule them out over a long period of time at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of 2025. That way, when I want to take breaks from content, when I want to go do other things and I think about what's happening on the internet, I've created this buffer for myself. And even then, there was the temptation to be like, oh, I recorded 8 episodes, so I'm going to have an episode release every week. And then I said, no, Travis, have it release every other week. Give yourself a big buffer of time. So when I started this year, 2025, I had 8 episodes already pre-recorded, and that went all the way through the end of April because I'm dropping them, I think, on the first and third Friday of every month. And now this is the 10th episode. It's going to go in handle the second Friday in May, and this is still January, so I still got that 4-month buffer, and the pace is so much more comfortable for me, and it's a pace I can see sustaining for the long haul. Like I'm trying to get a full-time slot at my job this year because I know I can handle it. I'm making it to the MMA gym regularly every week because I know I'm not worried about how much content am I generating and what new piece of content am I generating today. I'm just taking a long range strategy because in times past, I've gotten so focused on I need to turn this into a viable business. And I still want it to be a viable business. But what I've seen in the stories of every creator that has gotten large online, no matter what the genre, in their stories, what I've seen consistently is the ability to create consistently over a long period of time. I was just listening to a podcast yesterday, the Coach 'em Up podcast, and they were interviewing another strength and conditioning coach that I follow online. His name is Lucas Hardy. He's at Range of Strength. He's this super strong guy. He used to be a power lifter, but he has all this flexibility now. He built his flexibility, but he's still strong. So physically he's a very impressive guy. And one of the things that he said that I noted when I listened to the podcast the other day is he started posting content in 2014. Now, I didn't discover him until probably like 2023, maybe. And it may have been 2024. And so we're talking about 10 years of posting. And it seems like, 10 years of posting at this point. But, who knows when he got his first big pop? I don't know. Because I didn't discover him until the last year. But it was really just this, and when I listened to creators talking, he was talking about this too. He has a strategy primarily of just showing you what he's doing in his own training. It's not this, and he talks about like being uncomfortable with the camera and the microphone, et cetera, like, and so it's just another reminder to me, like even with content creation, like small, sustainable steps done over a long period of time. And so many times I have let well-meaning people who really want me to be successful, I've let them get in my ear with these ideas about how to blow my channel up quicker and faster, and you need to be on all these platforms, and you need to be posting every day, and yada, 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 yada. Posting multiple times a day, even sometimes. And it's just not sustainable. Every time I try to do that, I end up hating my life, and I end up hating my presence online, and I end up deleting everything. And so I'm done doing that because it doesn't work. But showing up every couple of weeks with my head clear, energized, wanting to present content to you all, like that works. That's a sustainable strategy. And so that's what I'm going to keep doing. And the chips just fall where they may.